My closing is scheduled. There's only one title. Why are there two title companies? Can you give me some insight?
When there is a particular kind of transaction where a mortgage is being used, there will be two policies issued. There will be the owner's policy, which is issued on behalf of the buyer, but from the perspective of the seller. So the seller provides an owner's policy, which is basically like, hey, buyer, here's a clear bill of health for this new home that you're purchasing. That's issued by the listing side's title company. If there are two title companies, the buyer's title company is actually issuing a loan policy. So they are ensuring the mortgage company's first lien position on title. So they are going to make sure that there is nothing else that's going to usurp that, an old mortgage, a lien, anything like that. And they kind of work tandem. So they go hand in hand, even though there's two separate title companies, the end goal is the same and everybody is working to just make sure the title is clear.
So is there a situation where it would make sense to just have one title company to handle both sides of the transaction?
Sometimes ease. For example, we have one where an agent is situated up in Sheboygan and the purchasers live down here in the Metro Detroit area. Instead of using their title company all the way up north, they decided to just go with ours and let us handle the whole transaction. It's just easier for everybody to come to the closing in Farmington Hills. Everybody lives nearby. So for that one, I think they just said, you know what, it makes sense. Let's just go with the title company that's closest for all parties and make it the most convenient for the consumers.
So for what I'm hearing is it's kind of tailor-made to the situation.
I think so. I think when it makes sense, the agents know that it's a good idea to just go with one. But I think too, agents have their title company that they like to use and they believe they'll have their client's best interest in mind. So they like to split the transaction and make sure that their client is getting the exact amount of care that they would want and not getting lost in the shuffle by using a title company they're unfamiliar with.
No one wants to be a number.